Hey everybody, it's Shane here. Just wanted to make a quick video, kind of update a little bit and talk a little bit about name change, pronoun change, and kind of getting adjusted and used to that. So let's do the update first. It is Monday morning. I am off today, so I figured come up with something to share with you guys. So as Chris mentioned yesterday in his video, we are absolutely 110% open to people's suggestions, feedback, questions, what have you. If there's something you want us to talk about or there's something you want to know, even if you think it's weird or silly or whatever, chances are there's at least one other person watching these videos that wants to know the same thing. So feel free to let us know, and we'd be happy to make a video about it and answer whatever questions there might be. That being said, updates in general. It is the morning. And I haven't talked to a whole lot of people, so my voice is a little bit deeper, but it continues to fluctuate a little bit. Some days are a little bit higher than others. I would say even as recent as a week ago, in the morning, my voice would be much deeper, and then throughout the day, the more I talked, it would kind of go up a little bit, and that has kind of stopped. It's pretty consistent throughout the day, and that's a good thing for me. I'm excited about that. Let's see. Other changes. I've noticed some of my muscle tone starting to change, and like the shape of my arms starting to change a little bit. Chris and I both started working out and trying to be more consistent with that in the past week. So I can't really attribute any of those changes to that because I've only, worked out like once or twice. But just the shape of my arms, for instance, like you'll see like here a little bit, and especially if I do that, this little itty bitty curve right here, which is a little bit more noticeable in person, but that has changed. I don't really know if I've ever had that. Those of you who've known me for a while know that a couple years ago that I dropped about 70 pounds over probably about an 8-month, about an 8-month time period. And even then, when I was working out 5 or 6 days a week, I still didn't have that kind of definition. And I noticed it the other day, and I said something to Chris, and he was like, well, duh, hello, we're on steroids. And we are. So that's going to make a difference. I also want to make sure, as silly as it might sound, I want to make sure that I kind of take advantage of that, of the fact that I'm on a medication that is going to help speed up muscle growth and definition and kind of fat redistribution and things like that. Like, I want to make sure that I take advantage of that and do my part in eating better and working out and as much as I can. Those are really the biggest updates, I feel like, in the past several days or however long it's been since I made a video. So that takes us into kind of my little video topic for the day, which is kind of adjusting to my name change and pronoun usage. Unlike Chris, whose name is not very different than his former name, my name is quite different. And for those of you who especially have known me for a long time, I understand the adjustment period, and I know that it takes a little bit of time to get used to calling me Shane, and using male pronouns, saying he and him, and, not referring to me as someone's sister or daughter or niece or aunt or whatever, and obviously using, son, uncle, nephew, things like that. So I know that it takes some adjustment, I also know that this is new to all of you watching. And I know it's not super new. I mean, it's been, now, what, 5 going on 6 months since I first came out to those of you in my family and friends that are watching. At the same time, it's not something that's new to me. I know I've talked to some of you guys about, for me, that this has been a struggle over at least the past 10 to 12 years. It's been something that I have very consciously thought about in that time period. And as I think about my childhood, even, I go back and I see things that make a lot more sense now that I've come out as trans. And the pieces all fit together for me. And I would imagine for some of you too, things probably make a little bit more sense as far as, things that I've done over the past, or in the past, and, the ways that I've presented myself, my dress or my haircut or whatever. So I don't want to be a jerk about it, and I also don't want to compromise what I need. I've been working really very diligently over the past 4 months, going on 4 months, with the therapist that I'm seeing about really making my needs known, and telling people what I need instead of just glossing over myself and saying, oh, it's okay, and compromising what I want and what I need, from people, from relationships, and from life in general. So I know that that's new too for some people, not having me worry about everybody else, but that's something I have to do, and that's part of this process for me. This is about me, and I know that those of you who are watching are along for the ride, and maybe some of you are there just because of curiosity. You want to hear what we have to say, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that. I need from you watching, viewer at home, I need you to call me Shane, to refer to me as Shane, and I need you to refer to me as a male, as a he. It's a big deal to me. It makes a huge difference to me. I will say some of that related to that, part of my contentment and happiness and joy at work is that I'm just this guy Shane that works at Starbucks. I am not, people know at work. I mean, they're aware that I'm transgender, and they know, they see my name, my legal name on the schedule and things like that, and my manager is very diligent and does his very best to get to that schedule and cross out my name and write in Shane. But the fact of the matter is, it's not his top priority, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with people knowing. I'm good with it, but I don't have to worry about people calling me she or calling me Abby, because that's not who I am. And I know that for some of you that might be hard to deal with and difficult to deal with. I'm asking that you really put your best effort in for me. I feel like, in all honesty, I feel like this is the first time I really asked people for something for me. I've asked people for things before, and it's been for others. It always has. And this, like I said earlier, this is about me, and I need to be Shane. I need to be your your nephew, your guy friend, your son, your brother. That's who I am. It's who I have always been, and now that everybody knows that, I need for you to, kind of jump on the bus with me. And like I said, I don't want to be a jerk about it, but I will correct you. You know, if you say something around me, I'm going to correct you. If you say something around Chris, he's going to correct you. So I want to put it out there because I know that it's something that a lot of people deal with, and I know it at times is a source of frustration for me. So instead of just getting pissed off about it or frustrated or upset, I'm just going to put it out there. This is what I need. So please do your best. Like I said, I get it takes adjusting, but it's not going to be very long before, my voice has already changed. I already look different. My face has changed, my body's changing, all those things. And it's only a matter of time before I change much more, before the changes are much more drastic. Having surgery. I'm starting to grow some facial hair. It's not impressive by any means, but it's there, and it's going to appear over time. And in all honesty, you're going to feel like an ass if you call me Abby or she, and I, don't have a chest even. I have a male chest, or I have facial hair or whatever. So it's really, it's for me, but it's for you too. It will be better in the long run if you meet me where I'm at. So I'm asking for that. So I think that's about it. I don't know that I have anything else to say on that particular subject, but I wanted to put that out there and, make the request, make my needs known. My therapist will be proud. I think that's it. Happy Monday to everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our videos. Again, let us know if there's something you want to know about, whether it's questions about hormones, surgeries, name changes, anything. Whatever you want to know, let us know, and we will talk about it. So, have a great Monday. I hope it's a great start to everybody's week, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. Bye.